And here we are. Are we working? Okay, we're working. How's it going? How's it going, everyone? I am back to do another reading. I was going to do it yesterday, but I was procrastinating too much. When I do a lot of thinking, I procrastinate a lot. So I didn't get it done yesterday. So here I am today. So we're going to do, so you guys see, I got my new shirt. My little sister from another mister bought it for me. Um, Says 0% Irish. So I wanted to wear this shirt today because this is like kind of like the collective reading um for St. Patty's Day is coming up. And so there may be some messages for that for you, for the collective. And I was drawn to do, I have my wisdom cards here, I have my energy cards here, got my tarot cards here, got my angel cards here. And then I felt like doing the Sacred Forest. I wanted to pull some cards from the Sacred Forest deck. So, since the other day I did energy check-in, we'll start with the wisdom cards today, and after the angel cards. So these are the angels that I was going to do the reading on yesterday. So since I procrastinated yesterday, for those of you that did not hear the messages yesterday, and I was just doing my own, I was doing my mental clarity and stuff. So prioritize Archangel Metatron, focus on your higher priorities, and I will help you get organized and motivated. So here I am today, being motivated by the angels. And we have Archangel Michael. You are safe. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you and your loved ones at home. So prioritize what you want in your life, like prioritize your life, what you want. And, think if you're procrastinating, think about it. Like, that's what we do when we procrastinate. We do think about like, we have to do more procrastinating when we have to make a really big decision in our life. So, and this is for the collective. This is like the people that are, you know, wanting to get to know their higher self and connect their higher self so they can motivate themselves on a daily basis and energize themselves and do what you want to do, right? So all is well. So if you're a worrywart like me and always worried about everybody and you have to talk to everybody, make sure everybody's okay, just stop worrying because all is well. The angels are watching out for your loved ones and people that you worry about sometimes. So Archangel Jeremiah says everything is happening exactly how it's supposed to with hidden blessings you will soon understand. So just because you don't understand it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. And this is a spiritual card too. And so it's asking you to be patient and nurture what you have. Nurture yourself, nurture your creations, and be patient. Archangel Jovial, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. So you have to put energy into it. Like if you want something to happen, you can't just wait for it. You have to actually do things to make that happen. We are the physical people that do the work, right? The messages come through our mind and our intuition from the angels, from God, from the angels that God sent down to earth to help us. Not the fallen angels. I'm talking about the archangels. And for those people that don't believe that, you haven't read your Bible yet because they're in the Bible. They are there. They're there to help us here. So, anyways, just felt like I needed to say that for some people. They are a little confused about the angels. The archangels are the angels that God gave a job down here. Okay. And then there's the fallen angels that will fight. They will try to fight the archangels. Okay. So us as human beings, we have to do the work. We have to do the physical work that we are being guided to do. So Archangel Raziel, spiritual understanding. I am bringing you aesthetic information and symbols to help you understand your spiritual truth. Yes, I always learn new things about your spirituality. It says, remember who you are, Archangel Michael. You are a powerful, creative, loving child of God. You are very loved, as above, so below. So you will have victory. It's all about teaching and learning. So when you teach others what you learned, Doesn't matter if you do this like I do. If you have information that could help someone, you should share that. Even if it's your friends, your family, whatever. If you have, you know, things that could help them achieve their goals or whatever they're trying to do, you should help them, each other. So Archangel Raziel, keep an open mind and teach things that others that you are learning, so that the gifts can come in from God, right? So our gifts from God, Archangel Santa Paul, we angels are bringing you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. All right, so those are the angels. And if anybody would like to get a private reading, I am open for some private readings right now. I don't try to get too many readings before I start doing a reading. So if you order a reading, I can get it done pretty quickly. I just have to meditate on your energy and in your questions, and then I do it. And the way to order my readings is to get the reading you want. You want one question, two questions, whatever it is, right there. The prices are there. So for one question, it's 11.11, and I can do the private reading, record it. You can be live while I record it. Send me your question in an email. I need to have your email for you to be able to get the link, and so that I don't share it with the world, right? So that's why it's a private reading. So nobody else gets the link unless you share that link with someone else. And those videos I leave them up for about a year or two, like, when someone gets a reading. So. And you can also download them for yourself, right? If you want to keep them. So there's that. And so PayPal, email is how you do it. And then you let me know that you've ordered one if you want to, because I don't check my email every day. I check it maybe every other day. So if you want to let me know right away that you ordered one, you let me know in the chat if you're here. Hello, Far 147. Hello. All right, let's see so today we're going to do a guided reading to the questions I had already picked out. And I actually had somebody, kind of tell me yesterday, what is your opinion about, like, what should I title the reading and what should I focus on more about this reading that I'm going to be doing? And this really has to do with your second house. And I think a lot of people have problems with their second house. And I know people that are born on the second house, which is Taurus energy, have a lot of issues. And so we're going to look into those issues that people in their second house have. So we're going to focus on the house, not so much on the sign. But these are people that have traits, like Taurus traits, or like, you go into the energy of Taurus energy, which is the second house, which is about your material needs, your self-worth, and all that. We're going to read about that because a lot of people don't have a lot of self-worth or confidence. Okay. So the title of the reading was how can you improve your confidence? And that's just one question of this reading that we're going to be doing, but that's the best question. And we're going to focus on those questions that are the most important in this reading. We're going to really clarify them with the tarot. So the full reading is, what have you not properly dealt with in your life? Like, that is hindering you from success. How can you fully heal from a situation? How can you fully heal from a situation? And that was another one. Those two, like, how can you fully heal from a situation, and how can you regain your self-confidence in your life again? So those are the two most important questions that I'm going to focus on in this reading. But there's other ones also. How can you let go of control? Like when we feel like we are the only ones that can do something. We are not the only ones that can do something when you think like that. So, and even if you think that, there's always somebody more powerful than us. It is God, and it's the Most High. And it's God, the one that created everything on this earth. And He guides us. And so anyways, let go of control to Him, the Creator, the Most High. And how can you have the outcome of having more faith? So letting go of control you will gain more faith in God when you let go of control, and God shows you that He's doing the work, like for you, the things that you cannot do. Okay. And how can you improve your self-confidence about doing the things that God wants you to do, the Creator wants you to do? and you're too afraid to do them, something new that you should try. So, you know what I mean? If you've been doing the same stuff over and over, you know, maybe try something new, right? So this card just literally fell out. And this card is 44, and I just saw 4444 yesterday. And so maybe you want to order the reading 444. That's 44 minutes. It's about an hour. You know what I mean? I don't really go exactly the minutes. You know, when the reading is done, it's done. But that's just a suggestion, right? So thinking, if you are somebody that's procrastinating a lot, thinking, overthinking a lot, that's, you know, you need to maybe be here for this reading. All right. There's unfinished business for someone that just comes out right away, and it's about love. Okay, so it's about what you learned about love as well. The chaos and the conflict, and that is the chaos and conflict that you have gone through, and you are reaching your goal. You know, you're finished. You're going to do this. You're not giving up. You're finishing something here. Hey, Coffee Crisp. Hey, I love Coffee Crisp chocolate bars. How's it going? Just stopping by to wish you a wonderful weekend. Thank you, Miss Cass. Thank you. Hey, way up, dude. All right, let's see. So you like my shirt, guys? I am 0% Irish. Maybe that's why I don't like to drink so much, because I don't really have a desire to drink alcohol. But if I do that. If I had a situation where there'd be a lot of fun and stuff like that, and a lot of people that were joyful and stuff, I would drink. But yeah, I'm not really a big drinker. All right, we're gonna pull some messages on what is something that you have not properly dealt with. Being more flexible with others. Wow. So, like, you know, not everything happening when you want it to happen. That's the thing that you have a hard time dealing with, is not like things not happening for you when you want them to happen. I can get that. I feel that too. I understand that. It's hard to relax and just be in the moment. It is hard to relax and be in the moment. I get that. So that is something that you have not properly dealt with, is being more flexible, like not feeling like you always have to, you know, always have to have it your way, right? Something on the 19th too. Maybe something could change on the 19th. For some of you, it could even be 72 years old. You know what I mean? The 72 is just like really, you know, you're learning to be more flexible and like, you know, not thinking that everything has to happen when you want it to happen, because divine timing is different than our time, right? Here we go again. Shh. That's enough out of you. Okay, so how can you fully heal? Observe and live in the moment. Be happy where you are. Be fair. Okay, so how can you fully heal the situation? By being fair, being more flexible. Like, you know, put yourself in another person's shoe sometimes, right? Like 38 is here too, 43, 14. So being more fair will help you to fully heal from a situation. How can you let go of control? For allowing yourself to feel. That's how you can let go of control. Because if we always think with our mind and not let our heart feel, then we always feel like our mind is always trying to control everything, right? And sometimes we got to not let our mind control everything. We got to let our heart guide us, our emotions guide us to, you know, that's going to help us to really let go of control. And like, you know, if we want something, yes, we can have it, but we have to allow the higher power to do his work. You know what I'm saying? And if it's a person you want, you know, you should want a person that wants you back. You know what I'm saying? So so the outcome of faith. What is the outcome of having faith? What are you going to experience from having faith? My hands are just really let's say you've learned that all that glitter wasn't gold. You've learned that all that glitter wasn't gold, and you can just imagine, You know, that is what's brought you to a overthinking, you know, thinking that all that glitter was so gold and everything was so, you know, perfect when it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So the card that came out was in between worlds. So like when you're feeling like, you know, you're stuck, you know, be more flexible, you know, work with others, be more flexible. I'm willing to be more flexible with others. You have to communicate that though. You have to communicate, you know, if you can't do something, you have to communicate that. Don't just leave people hanging. Like if somebody wants to do a collaboration with you and they sent you an email, that, you know, respond to that person, whether you want to or not, like whether you want to do it or not, like be honest with them, right? And so how can you improve your self-confidence and be more fair and also improve your self-confidence? Things will work out for you when it comes to your emotions. You will get through you will get through the rainy weather, you know what I mean? You will get through the rainy season. Just be more flexible with others if you're wanting to work with others. And how can you have more confidence and also still be fair? By realizing that all that glitter isn't gold, you know? Material needs will be provided, you know what I'm saying? So something new you should, so improving your self-confidence is knowing that not all that you thought was glitter is gold, and that this is giving you more confidence in what you're doing, because, you know, people make things look so pretty and so, you know what I mean? And when you find that it's not what it is, it makes you emotional, right? So, but you're learning that all that, you know, when people seem so happy, it's a cover up. They still got those problems, right? So there is a unfinished business here that needs to be happening. So I'm going to ask, what is something new that you should try for the best outcome? What is something new you should try for the best outcome? Be at peace with yourself. Okay. Remember who you are, because these ain't like learning about your spirituality. You can't learn it all in one day. You gotta learn little parts at a time, because if you did, it would be overwhelming. And I've been there before. It's a mind overload. So once you have your mind overload, you have to also like process all that, right? So there's unfinished business here. You will have peace if you go to distance and you make there's a hard choice that you're making. So something new you should try is finish something you started. And this is going to bring you peace by finishing something you started. But you're having a hard time deciding, making a decision. You're having a really hard time making a decision about this. Because you are at a crossroads, you know, there's like changes in your life, but you just are not sure what to choose. It's showing me here you're not really knowing what to choose. Look, serendipity. You don't have to be Irish, you know what I'm saying? You can still have luck, you know what I mean? Just because you're not Irish doesn't mean you're not luck. But this rose reminds me of the Irish, you know, 18th. When is I think the 17th is when St. Patrick's is. So this is the 18th is manifesting. Is the 8 is year 1 and 8. So there's serendipity happening. So, you know, somebody may come in and really show their masculine loving side, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I see here. And some things may not be for you, you know what I mean? All that glitter isn't gold, but love is. So you don't have to be afraid of love. All right, let's get into it with the tarot. All right. And we're just gonna so how can you be more flexible and deal with something you haven't dealt with? How can you be more flexible and deal with something you haven't dealt with? This could happen on the 19th, or, you know, what did I seen? The Queen of Swords, by getting the truth, by being clear about what you desire, what you went through, what everything, by being honest, being totally honest with yourself. Being honest with yourself, okay? Because like we have the Queen of Swords here, honest, independent, practical, fair, constructive criticism, objective, perseverance. So the Queen of Swords knows what they want. You know what I mean? So what is something you haven't dealt with? Is knowing who you are and that you speak the truth and you are fair and you are somebody that's fair. You could be, any of these signs. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you could have that in your chart. Is that you know what's what? You know what I mean? You know what it is that you haven't dealt with. It's something you haven't dealt with and you haven't not fully spoken about it or been honest about everything. You haven't been really talking about all that. And that is what you're going to do now. Because we got the Queen of Swords here. And the answer is yes. It's going to work out. Because it's a yes here. You're going to get clear. You're going to have clarity when it comes to love, when it comes to learning about love. You're also going to have clarity about your career, your finances, and in a certain time period. This could happen. This could happen in May 21st, June 20th, September 23rd, October 22nd, or this could be your birthdays, January 20th or February 18th. Something could have happened already that you know your truth, you know what you know, and you know what you need to do to heal a certain situation. You have all the answers you need. And this is about being more flexible and being able to heal. So you've learned your answers already, some of you. Why is the Queen of Swords here? For something you haven't dealt with properly, and this is going to help you. This is about your heart chakra as well. This is about your heart. You maybe gone through a heartbreak. So this is about learning about your intuition, your mystery of your spiritual higher power, your inner conscious voice, your inner unconscious voice. So you're learning a lot about yourself. You could also be dealing with a Gemini because there's the numero 2, numero dos. Also water sign here, water energy, which is love. And this is about your love and your secret mystery, like who you love. If you've been keeping something a mystery, a secret about love, I feel like you're going to be revealing it. And you're doing some research and analyzing your career. That's what I'm seeing here. So you can be fair, and also that things can really happen. Prioritize for you. You're prioritizing here what's important to you. And you're really connecting with your higher self. So time period, this could happen between 2 to 3 days. You also are learning to save. Your intuition is also telling you how to save money and invest wisely here. So you're using your intuition and your mind here to be more flexible with others, to work with others. And you're being fair here. And this is going to help you to fully heal from a situation, okay? So how does being fair, 38 here, how can you fully heal from a situation? So by doing your prioritizing, you are safe, and by being fair, you are safe, you're being protected, your loved ones are being protected. So being fair, how can you fully heal from a situation? Opposing, addiction, obsession, excessive dependency, hopelessness, and illusions. So you are realizing a lot of illusions that are happening, right? A lot of, you could be a Libra as well, but you're safe. And so this is helping you to really fully heal from a situation, because you realize that what you've gone through, you have learned. What you have learned about codependencies, addictions, not feeling worth anything, feeling limited, like, feeling like there's limitations put on you, like you are safe. So you don't feel like you shouldn't feel like you have limitations anymore, because you have already dealt with the devil. You've already dealt with that bastard. You've already dealt with that bastard. I'm going to say it. So you are now realizing that the heartbreak, the separation, the sadness, the grief, the sorrow, the upset, the loss, the trauma, and the tears. You've learned all of that and how to really empower yourself. Through all this heartbreak, you are empowering yourself. We have to feel it to heal it. The same with when you're working out. You have to heal it to feel it. I mean, you got to feel it to heal it. And the same with working out. Like, you have to feel your muscles for them to be able to so that things are working out and that things are changing for you. Hello, DMG. Welcome. You're a Pisces. I was going to do all signs reading yet, so maybe I'm going to be motivated enough to do it. So what have you dealt with? You've dealt with the devil and love as well. You have dealt with some really big decisions about these things, like codependencies, addictions, what is fair, what is not fair. There is the fairness card right here, and you are safe, and you know what's not fair, what's fair, because when Archangel Michael protecting you from something, it's when you're feeling rejected at all these things by the devil, that is God protecting you. And you're realizing that. You're realizing that you are being protected by an angel. And you, maybe a soulmate, and you are being protected by an angel while you go through these things, while you're healing these things, while you're healing obsession, codependencies, addictions, all of those things, grief, fear, obsession, all that stuff, right? So love, union, and so this is bringing in a partnership, a relationship, a choice made by romantic balance and unity. So these two people really love each other. So also to see the number 6 here, which is 6 of Cups, nostalgia, the answer is yes. So this is about a love relationship. This is about collaboration and harmony when it comes to your career. This is about joint finances, like you and somebody joining, now that you've dealt with all the toxic shit, now you can financially join with each other. And this could happen on May 21st to June 20th for someone here. So being fair is something to remember, is being fair with each other. And remember that Archangel Michael is protecting you, sent by God. So you're learning to be very independent and be able to stand on your own 2 feet, so that when that person comes in, you can just work together and make beautiful things happen. See, unhealed people cannot make beautiful things happen because they're in the process of healing. So if you heal together, you'll yield together, right? Yield. It's like I did that word just came to my mind. You yield more things. Like when you're 2 people together, you create more things, right? So once you're healed, you can create instead of having to be there for each other, like emotionally, spiritually, like to heal things. Once you heal those things, you can just work together, right? Wouldn't that be so great? 2 people having great inspiration, having great things that they've learned how to make freaking everything happen for them. But doing it the right way, doing it the fair way, doing it not stepping on anybody's feet, but instead of being fair with them and being more flexible with people. That's what I see a lot, is that people are not being flexible with each other. People are very stuck in their own ways. It's my way or the highway. And I see that with a lot of collaborators too. And that's never going to get you where you want to get. You're going to be stuck in that little, I'm just doing shit to pass time shit kind of shit. That's what I've been seeing a lot of people doing. A lot of their niches are just doing things to pass time. It's not really anything exciting that I'm watching. So I wanted to come on here and give people more ideas, because what I'm seeing people create, it's a lot. I don't want to watch crimes anymore. And a lot of the people that I'm helping heal right now have been in the crime communities, and I have too. And because I'm trying to help certain people now, certain groups of people now that have gone through a lot, that have dealt with a lot of crime stuff, and it has really brought them down a lot in their spirit and their emotions and all this. YouTube keeps suggesting all these crime channels again to me, and I'm not going back there. I'm not going back into these crime channels that have been going on. Same subject has been going on for 4 years. They talk about the same things and nothing's being solved. So how much are these people really helping the crime community? I'm just saying it. How much are these people really helping the crime community if nothing has been solved? You're just being distracted by something negative, and your energy is being drained because you want to heal things. You want to help somebody. You want to help find these people. You want to help find the murders, and you want to help find all this. You want to do all these things, but it's draining you. It's draining you. And so that's not good. But anyways, hey, Two Fry. So let's get back onto the subject of the reading. But I don't know, that went because I'm seeing a lot, and I'm not somebody that's going to sit there and react to videos. I will talk about them. I will talk about the videos that I need people to start doing things that they love, not things that they feel like they have to do. And you have to, you started this, you know. A lot of those things happen because of evil things that were around. A lot of evil things happen because of evil things that are around us. And if we're drained to a certain point, we cannot see when evil comes around us because we're already so drained. And that can lead our life into a negative state. And I don't want to create none of those things in my life. None of those. I've had enough trauma in my life. I don't want that. Anyways, and when you get stuck in doing crime stuff a lot or whatever, and you become negative. Okay? So that's why nothing works out for people. And I'm here to help you heal. And that is my job. That is going to be my job in the future. I am just still, doing it just without without the government being involved. I'm an independent person. I do work alone pretty much. There's a few people that collaborate with me once in a while, but I work pretty much alone. And I ain't part of no tribe, when it comes to the reading tribe or anything. Not so far. I'm not part of any group. Not really. I'm a moderator at a reader's channel, but I'm not really part of that group. So I am creating my own group. So because I've learned, when I first started tarot and stuff, that there's a lot of jealous people around and envy people that don't want to work together. They want to work against each other, right? So I started just doing things on my own, and I walked away from things that were like that. So anyways, let's go. So the next question is, how can you let go of control and allow your emotions to guide you instead of, allow your divine emotions to guide you? Why is that here? Going to see. Why is that here? The Emperor. Because, after you allow yourself to cry, I feel so much better since I literally cried. I cried for a few days, over the holidays too and stuff. I've been crying here and there, but I've been feeling a lot better, and I'm feeling a lot more safe and secure, and I'm provided for. I'm safe. I'm taken care of. So this is the Emperor is some, when you're feeling like this, is you feeling like, if you let go of control, then you're not going to be taken care of. But it's showing me that when you let go of control and you allow your emotions to guide you by allowing your emotions out of you, you allow your emotions out of you, and then you're going to be able to handle it better. Because our tears and that sorrow that we're feeling when we're crying, that sorrow is still there when we're not crying. So when we cry, we let that sorrow out, and that is what it means to go to sea. Go to the sea. Also, water is very healing. So the sea is, to me, something that's like a sea ocean, like a salty ocean. And that's also very healing for people that have like skin issues. Do salt water healing. And that's what I do. I don't live near ocean, but I use salt in my bath, and it helps me heal my skin and keeps keeps me from like experiencing pain and breakouts from my skin condition. I have Haley disease. It's like psoriasis, or it's kind of similar to those things, but different. Anyways, so have the spiritual strength to overcome the physical things that you feel like you have to control, right? How can you really become the emperor, and your stability, your security, your protection, and your authority, control, also focusing on your own discipline yourself, Tell me more about the emperor, and tell me more about the emperor. And also, this is about yourself. This is Aries energy. This is about your self-care. Your self-care is the most important care you can do, because when you are healed and all that, you can help everybody else. So what's this about? And this also help everybody else find security. You could be an Aries. So going through the, this is the death card. So going through the emotions will help you get to the spiritual transformation, like getting over the sorrow and sadness and stuff like that, allowing yourself to cry, allowing yourself to feel sad. Okay. Allow yourself to feel sad. So there could have been changes or endings here when it comes to things in your life and transformations. And when it comes to love, like you really transformed, your heart has been transformed. You are regaining your confidence, your finance, you may have gone through some financial losses. So the time period this could have happened is between October and November. You could have gone through some endings and that were very painful for you. And they affected your emotions. How can you heal? And this is the third card. So this is about letting go of control. And you've had a hard time letting go of things that you can't control. All right, let's see. How can you really allow yourself to let go of control and have faith that God is doing the work that you don't need to do, because you already, by allowing yourself to really know that you are somebody that's very spiritual, and you are walking your spiritual path, and you are protected, and you are safe, and you are beautiful, and you are confident and you assess yourself. So this is called self-discipline too. And you have passion, you are determined, and you have a social charisma. You have like a social charisma about you. And you're a very, very optimistic person. And this is what's going to help you get through these and gain your confidence back, okay? And just really doing things that are natural to you and that feel natural to you, that make you feel nurtured and protected and guarded, grounded, caring, nurturing, homebody. You could be somebody that's a homebody, a practical, sensible, good business sense. You have good business sense. You're a good businesswoman. You are conforming to your own, you are welcoming people and luxurious things. You are open to receiving, Mother Earth here. And you are confident and you're not giving up. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo. You could also be dealing with a Virgo as well, or you could be a Virgo. And this is about, you could also be dealing with these things in your life, right? So you could be dealing with love and being more confident when it comes to your charisma and confidence when it comes to love. So you are a very charismatic person. And when it comes to like your emotions, you take leadership and you are very independent when it comes to your emotions and what you're passionate about. And your finances, you have stability. You are stable financially because you know how to recharge yourself when you're feeling drained. And the answer is yes, you are good enough. You are on your right path here as well. The time period this could be happening or may have happened is March 21st to April 19th, July 23rd to August 22nd, November 22nd to December 21st. You could have really regained your confidence about who you really are, and you become really stable and really secure in your own energy, right? So you have overcome a lot. You have overcome, something that you had no control over, right? This could have been somebody moving out or something like that, or, something ending. Could have been any of those things here, right? So let's see what else here. We have 6 more cards to clarify on this reading. And the bottom of the deck is you are somebody that is heartbroken. You have been separated. You feel separated and you're sad, and you may be going through grief and sorrow. You're upset because of your losses, your trauma, and you have had tears. You've shed your tears because of your heartbreak, and the things that you had no control over. And may have felt left out already, time and time again. You've been felt left out, felt trapped, felt restricted, victimized, paralyzed. People have been victimizing you, paralyzing you, attacking you for your good work, and then attacking you every chance they get because they're unhealed people. So they leave you out. So unhealed people, you don't want to be around them anyway. You know what I mean? They're doing you a favor. Rejection is God's protection. All right. So how can you improve your self-confidence? How can you improve your self-confidence and make this decision, that's hard decision, that if you're really in your dark night of the soul right now and you're really wanting to make a decision that's really hard to make and you don't know where to go and you're feeling stuck, you're feeling trapped, how can you gain your confidence back and make a decision? How can you gain your confidence back and make a decision? I don't have a person yet, but I am looking. God will send you the right one for you. Thank you, Cass. You're welcome. Normally my gut gives me the right decision. That is good, but some decisions are hard. See, you're still having a hard time getting through this, like seeing things clearly. You're still seeing the darkness and it's already behind you, but now you need to make a decision. And there's so many choices here. And this is really hard decision because there's nothing really telling you what your decision is going to lead you. And for some of you, I feel like you do feel like you have a hard time planning because things have, people have tried to get away with things, left you with burdens, right? And this is like left you feeling like you can't plan. You don't know how to plan, or you don't have foresight because people have betrayed you. People have hurt you, even though you told them. They broke your heart. They left burdens with you, and they tried to get away with something. And they were just fighting with you. And there was no planning. You didn't see a future. So this is what I'm seeing here, okay? So you're having a hard time manifesting here because of this, okay? So because of these things, and this is why you're having a hard time making this decision of where you're wanting to go, because in the past, people have hurt you. They have hurt you. They've made you feel trapped. They've made you feel sorrow. They made you feel sad, grief. This is some things that you may have just gone through, right? And also, like, while you were going through this grief and sorrow, people did this to you. And while they did this to you, they brought you more burdens. They put more burdens on you and then fought you with them. Like burden that broke your heart. And this is why you're having a hard time planning on knowing where you're going, because you're doubting your intuition because of what someone else has done to you. And they did that to you so you wouldn't move on. So how can we start making a decision and leave these people that just leave us with burdens and disappointments and that are aggressive and are bullies? How can we leave the bullies behind and really focus on where we're going? And for some of you, you don't have trust in there. There's a monkey standing here and you don't have trust. You don't trust this monkey telling you where to go. So, the monkey may point you one direction and there's two other directions to go to. So what is the right direction to go to for the collective? We have the Three of Pentacles. So this is about teamwork. So go to where people want to be teamwork with you. Like I explained that bottle of water yesterday. The bottle of water doesn't change, the price does. So if your location changes, your price will change too. And your confidence will change. So if you're in a place right now where you feel like nobody's collaborating with you, then go to a place where you're valued. I don't feel valued where I am in my town. There's not one single person that has my back in this town. And if they do, they're on YouTube and they don't let me know that. So collaboration, working together, teamwork, sharing goals, collaborating, partnerships, apprenticeships, offers of pulling energy. So pulling energy from different directions so you can work together. So learning to do that. So this is how you find out where you need to go, is by seeing who has your back. Where would you benefit more going? Test people, test areas where you want to go for something that you love to do. Look up the things of how prosperous it is at this area, what you wanted to do. So my healing energy, there's a lot of people that need it in my town, but they're not open to it because they think tarot is bad, but they don't think that doing all the negative things like hurting people and betraying people and leaving people with burdens and trauma dumping and all that, they don't believe that that's anything wrong with that. But they do believe that when they're done dumping their trauma, they leave you. You know what I mean? They left it with you then, right? So that's how I feel about the people in the town. They just leave you with trauma. They don't want to help. They don't want to heal it. They just want to go dump it on you. So that's why I shut myself off to a lot of people in this town, because they just want to dump their trauma on you. So how can you work in teamwork? How can this teamwork guide you to the right direction? Love. Find out who really loves you. Find out where the love is at, where people are loving. So also here is love, new feelings of emotions, awakening, creativity, spirituality, and intuition. So somebody's waking up to their own, spirit, to what their spirit is telling them of love. Like, what is love? Somebody's waking up to that. So this could bring in new love with your intuition, creativity in your passion. When it comes to your career, there could be more creativity, more passion. So look for people that are passionate and they want to create. That's going to help you to have that teamwork as well. And financial opportunities are opening up for you, right? And I will read up the dates that this could happen, right? So, and paying off debt. So you this working together will be successful. You'll be able to invest and pay off debts. This could happen. This could have happened to you for some of you already for February 16th, or this could happen in March 30th for some of you. So teamwork and collaboration, skills developed, and recognition. So when it comes to your career, people are finally going to be recognizing your love and the things you do for people, and that you just have unconditional love. And this is going to make you help you make a decision on where you're wanting to go. So there's Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer energy, and there's also Capricorn energy here, which is about like working together, which is about work, which is about responsibilities. This is the answer is yes here. So June 21st for love, for like this, you may experience an outpouring of love from people supporting you every which way. And that is called unconditional love. And people don't have no expectations. They're just there to share and experience. So June 21st to July 22nd, October 23rd to November 21st. So it may have already happened or may happen in the future. These good things. And February 19th to March 20th. Okay. So this is when you're going to be able to make a decision about two. So there's a choice that you have to make. You can choose left or right, right? So how can you plan for this love and this decision that you're going to have to be making that is going to help you to have faith and improve your confidence? So if you feel like you can't plan or you don't know where something is going or if something is going to work out, you have no idea, you feel like you don't have no idea if something is going to work out and stuff like that. If you're feeling restricted or limited by or lack of purpose in your life, or there's obstacles and delays and frustrations in your life, if you're feeling like that, you will learn. You will get the answers. The Hermit here is saying that you will get the answers you need to make this decision, okay? So this is also Gemini energy as well, but it's reverse. So you could be dealing with a Gemini or be a Gemini or a Virgo as well, or an Aries, or dealing with one. And so it says that self-reflection, interperception, and contemplation, and withdrawal from a solution, search for self. So we are searching for our, when people say soul searching. So somebody here is doing some soul searching about what is Spirit telling them, to do next. And here it's telling you to not believe all that glitter isn't really gold. You know what I mean? And going the distance here. How can you go the distance and experience something and something that you should try that is new here? That you're going to finish something here. So really think about what you want, because you know all that glitter isn't gold. So you're thinking about what you want, and then you can go to distance on what you want. You can finish something here. And for me, I have a lot of projects that are half finished, and I have a hard time sometimes finishing them. Negativity is everywhere right now. Exactly. And I love all my American friends. I do. I love everybody in the world. I do. And I don't care what the governments are doing. Let them fight. Let them all fight it. Let them fight it out. We're not part of that anyway. We're not part of that fight, honestly. They just tell us that we are. Okay? Our votes don't do nothing anyway. The votes are already there. Everything is already prophesized. What's going to be, it's going to be. Nothing we do will change that. So rest and relax, peace, sanctuary, self-perception, and rejuvenation. So really thinking about what you want and why you've been holding back, right? Why you've been holding back your energy of going the distance here. And something's going to really change, because things have been on hold for way too long. The tower is going to come in. If you don't get up and move and you just being stuck like this or stubborn, you have to think about what you want and then do it, right? Because the tower is here. So the tower comes in when you feel like you're invested, but you're not making a decision. So this tells me here, there could be disaster that you could be experiencing in your life. Something, there's a lot of disasters that have happened in the world. And a lot of my collective may be dealing with some disastrous stuff. But it's enough people of sudden changes that happen because of something has to change. So things cannot stay stagnant. And if nothing changes, if people are like this and nothing changes and it stays like this, the tower comes in and says, shit or get off the pot. All right. That's what the tower says. So make a move or get moved. If you want to go in the direction that you want to go, you have to make that decision for yourself. If if you want the Tower to make that happen, then you just sit there and be stubborn and just not talk to someone. And if you're not talking to someone, that's when the Tower comes in, right? When you're not talking and you're holding back all your information, all your energy that you could be creating beautiful things with. And I am just dropping a bunch of cards here. There's like an apology coming in. There's also peace coming in. Somebody wants to make peace. And there's like no more indecisions, right? Like this came in reverse. And so somebody wants to make peace and really take leadership and be the leader and be the man of the house. All right, that's what I'm seeing. Let's see here. How can you have peace and finish this unfinished symphony in here? Really. Again, there is someone here that's being very stubborn, and they don't want to do something. They're trying to stagnate someone, stop someone from moving forward. Well, if this is a person that's trying to stop me from moving forward, all I got to say is that not talking to me and being stubborn and holding back all the information you got, I ain't not waiting for that no more, right? So King of Swords is here. The Wheel of Fortune is here. And also is the Two of Pentacles. Find the balance here. Finish what you got, what you started. Here's the World card too. And start something new. Or the karma is going to do the work for you, right? If you feel invested in something, but you're not making a move and making a love offer and offering your heart to someone and be acting like this, decisions are going to be made without you. Why is the World card here with the Tower and the Two of Pentacles? Yeah, it's here because you've been sitting here procrastinating. This is procrastination card about making your love offer. And if you don't make the love offer and make things right and be fair, also like with family here, you're going to be stuck in your head and you're going to, people are just going to walk away from you. If this is, and then you're going to see it when they're gone, who they were for you. So for somebody here that has been keeping their options open, you keep your options open about me, and I'll give you a choice. I'll make sure that I am giving you the choice of So yeah, somebody's gonna realize that after the person is already gone, that they didn't see this person's love. So once this person walks away, because they weren't getting their 9 of Cups and their wish or their happily ever after with you, and it left them in their head. So how can we have the most positive outcome here? How can we have the most positive outcome here for someone that's been very stagnant? What's their advice for someone that has been holding back and holding someone else back by not making a decision and just trying to keep someone stuck so they don't make a decision to leave them? For final, why is the World card here with karma? Why is the World card here with karma? The World card with karma is here because the karmic cycle for some of you has ended and you are starting a brand new thing here and you're healing from this karmic cycle that you may have been on. For some of you, you were on a karmic cycle. And now you realize that you were on a karmic cycle because someone was just not giving nothing, no energy of theirs, but they were trying to keep you down, keep you not talking to you so that you would keep hanging on to them. And you're realizing the Tower is gonna throw that Tower is coming in, and then the Wheel of Fortune's coming in. Somebody's been keeping you down from really living your life. You are becoming a star, and you're gonna manifest all of it. You're healing and everything, and you're gonna manifest this star quality by yourself. And you know what? You're gonna leave the people that are gonna betray you. Even if you remember them from the past, even if they are past life, and they, and I feel like this is going to bring when you move on and you say no more, when you say no more of this, they've been doing this to you, they've been betraying you, they've been fighting with you, They've been holding back their energy. They've not been talking to you, and they've done everything but the right thing. This person had what the ones I'm talking about. This is love, and this is a romantic situation, okay, that I'm talking about. This person has done everything but what they should do, okay? Everything but what they should do. What is the advice for the collective that have been dealing with the stagnant, gross energy that just tries to keep them down? The advice for the collective here is this is the energy you were dealing with. Someone that was giving to the wrong people and was giving their energy to the wrong people and didn't see that you needed it more, or you were more deserving of it. You realized that you took it, you created this energy for yourself. You became independent. This is why no one can stop you now. Okay? No one can stop you now because you became independent by yourself. Okay? So you are now planning on following your plan and making your decision of where you're wanting to go. That's going to lead you to the real person that gets you, not the person that pretended to get you emotionally, right? And this is going to bring you a lot of peace, and this is going to bring your wish in, right? When you leave the people that are trying to stop you from and are jealous and envy, that are trying to stop you from love. If you love someone and they let someone else stop them from being in love with you and stop them from creating a life with you, don't stick around for that person. That person isn't worth it. Even if they're a pretty boy, you know, some of the most beautiful people have the most issues that they pretend they don't have. Okay, so see past that mask they're wearing. They may make themselves look very nice and stuff like that when they go out in public. When they're inside, if you've not known this person in their home and what they're like in their home, don't believe everything that you see. Sometimes we can't believe what we see because it's a cover. So focus on your abundance, okay? Empress energy. Focus on your abundance and your security, your home, okay? That's what's going to bring this Two of Cups into your life. And you're going to be able to really be in if you're the feminine here, if you've never been able to be in your feminine energy and you've always been forced to be in your masculine energy, this energy is going to allow you to be your feminine self, okay? And it's going to allow you and it's going to also, this energy, this person that's coming in, this new person is also going to allow you to really be your emotional self and allow yourself to really ground yourself in your emotions and make yourself feel like the Empress, okay? And this person is going to be the masculine energy, and it's going to offer love. And this person is going to be someone that is going to be wise, disciplined when it comes to balance in their head over their heart. This is someone that has the balance with their mind and their heart. And this person is very devoted and invested. And this person could also be a counselor, King of Cups. So this person is someone that is emotionally mature, and they have a lot of control and self-discipline. This King of Cups. This King of Cups could be a psychologist. It could be a healer. They could also be a counselor. Somebody that could help you financially get stable and emotionally fulfill you. This could happen on October 23rd to November 21st. If you are the Queen of Cups in this energy here, you're going to be able to really allow your emotions to really mature and nurture your own emotions and have your empathy and really show your empathy for people. When it comes to career, you could be a counselor as well, a healer, a professional, creative pursuit. There's something that you want to create, you want to pursue, and this is professional when it comes to healing. We have the Empress here, which is divine feminine energy, and it's about sensuality, it's about fertility, this is about nurturing your creativity, your beauty, and your abundance of nature. So that you can be the Queen of Cups here, and final message here. And then I'm going to pull some sacred forest messages. Final message here for this reading. What is something new you should try? That is the final outcome here. What is something new you should try? What's something new you should try? So the fear and the anxiety that you have about something, and the negativity, and you're going to be breaking, there's going to be a breaking point where you're just going to be like, with this isolation, all this disappointment, all that, you're just going to be like, no more. There's going to be a time that you're going to be stopping doing this, overthinking, having to sleepless nights, and you're going to be like, no, let's go to work. Let's just do it. Let's just do it, okay? What you're going to say. You're going to learn your skills and develop them. And you could be into craftsmanship. You could be making something. You could be something that's high quality and standard and high standard. You have high standards in your quality. You do quality work. Your experiences are a mystery. Your experiences are a mystery, and you communicate decisive accomplishments. So you're making decisions that are very decisive. The sun in Virgo, so you could have the sun in Virgo. You could have your sun, you could be a Virgo. Somebody has learned a lot about how to manifest and how to get, answers yes. In August 23rd to September 22nd could be a new job as well. And everything is going to be good, because this is the last card here, which is judgment. And judgment in the tarot is self-elevation, awakeness, and renewal of purpose, and reflecting on reconciling, and success. So you're going to get your financial success as well. So really do see things, even when there's been a pause, reflect on that time. When you're feeling like nothing's happening, reflect on what you really want. Do charitable work. Charitable giving is going to bring in finances. February 20th to March 20th. Surrender to release. Release anything that is not serving you. Welcome back. Final message here is an ambitious. So this could be a Taurus as well, Virgo or Capricorn. This is somebody that wants to start conversating, wants to start communicating. The card number 11 here as well. Could be on the 11th. It could happen on the 11th. The answer will be yes. And this is going to help you, make you feel very grounded. This is somebody that's ambitious, delightful to deal with, good orientation. This person is a planner, somebody that is considerate, somebody that is a student or a scholar, grounded, very loyal and faithful and independent. So somebody young could give you a good idea, or wanting to talk to you about a good idea. Final message. This could be family as well. So this could be family as well. So this is about your legacy, roots, family, ancestry, or inheritance, a windfall of foundation, a windfall of money or a foundation, privileged. This is like a privileged future and traditions and stability that you're creating here. Something that's going to make you feel very rooted and grounded. Mercury energy, Mercury and Virgo energy. Something you learned from your family. You could have had a family member that was a Virgo. I know that my kid's papa was a Virgo, and he's passed on now. But this is really about like leaving a legacy, right? And also for a lot of you, you've been going through a lot of grief and losses. You could have been going through some grief and losses and disappointments, isolation, sadness. People could have been just bad-mouthing you, or you're just very feeling discontent and let down by people. and realistic solution. So when it comes to love, have a realistic solution, healing accomplishments. So your career is going to help you accomplish your healing, and also your finances and your loss. So August 19th to October 4th. And this is saying have faith. Have faith. New beginnings, freedom of innocence of, so, just being like, like fun and innocent and original and adventure and being spontaneous, not worry so much. So somebody may be worried about like arguments and conflicts if they want to have this gathering with you. Somebody may worry that there's going to be a lot of fighting because the Five of Wands is here. And this could just be in your head as well. And there is friendship of community that is gathering and celebrating a group event, a social event. You could be invited to a social event. Somebody could invite you to a social event that may have not seen your love in the past. They may have been stubborn or grumpy. Somebody could have been watching here and wanting to make an offer and talk to you. This person may have felt left out. Past life connection. Okay, so this is someone that wants to bring you your dream, and really they've been keeping a lot to themselves, their feelings to themselves of how much they love you, and they've been very defensive. Okay, so they're learning to really empower themselves and become the leader and be the visionary, seeing the big picture, taking control and daring to make a decision and not being indecisive anymore about love. That's what I got here for you guys. So I'm going to pull a couple sacred forest messages to kind of like see what is the sacred forest, for those people that like to go for nature walks and stuff like that. A lot of beautiful messages will come out for the people that are, somebody that has these beautiful natural fantasies of like being in the forest and exploring and feeling the beautiful joy in the forest and all that good stuff. All right, so it's all about really empowering yourself and knowing your worth, okay? So it's about knowing your worth and empowering yourself. And not let, negative energies and things that you watch hold you down, because like if it's too much and if you start feeling that energy, then go do something that brings you joy. It changed the energy. You know what I mean? When we change the energy, we can change how we feel about things too. Okay, let's get a couple of cards from this deck. All right, let's see if we want to read the book or not. All right, let's see. What is the message here for the people that have been so patient and they have been afraid that, they may be doing the wrong thing, or and how can people realize that they are okay, everything is well, everything is okay, just prioritize what they want? Where is everybody? This is what I mean. I don't know. Nobody's live that I know. But there's a lot of live streams going on that are not good right now. And I hope people aren't watching them, because they ain't going to get you nowhere. All right. What is something that people need to be very confident in themselves? So the storm spirit, chaos. Okay. So that the Five of Wands that came out. So chaos is inevitable. Chaos can happen in the world, right? Guardian of the land and protection. So 42 and 21 here. And I see a deer here as well. But the storm spirit is there for a reason too. You know what I mean? Like, it shows me like a male figure, but like the storm, it can be God. You know what I'm saying? So it's the storm spirit is chaos. And I want to see what it says about that, because we want to know All right, where is it? Storm. Storm spirit is 118. All right, so we're going to read the storm spirit, and then we're going to do the guardian and protection. Okay, so the storm spirit says, a fierce and massive storm has overtaken the forest. Trees are whipping back and forth. A torrent of rain pounds your head and shoulders, crushes on the thunder shakes the earth of the earth as a regal shred of lightning illuminates the darkness in the woods. So even the storms are there to light up the woods, you know what I mean? This card acknowledges the potential chaos or the need for chaos as activator for healing in your life. A spiritual chaos allows for the dissolution of outmoded beliefs. So expensive energies, life forces energy can fill your life. If you are experiencing upheaval right now, know that the underlying energy is restorative. Embrace it rather than deny or suppress it. You are being healed on all levels. Of course, taking time to find the calm in the storm, but also understand that the chaos can be beneficial in many ways. It can activate your creative life forces. Alternatively, if your life is too calm to the point of being stagnant, this card suggests that it may be time to create some chaos in your life. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so maybe I should do some readings that may bring some more people to my channel, and then maybe I will be able to help the collective people that are like really like the things that I keep watching. You know what I mean? Maybe that is the type of collective I need to read for the chaos that I keep seeing, all the chaos, and then shake all those energies loose, so that we do love peace, and I love my peace, but peace can sometimes become stagnant. You know what I mean? If you're all by yourself, right? Anyways, so where am I? If you're so if so try doing something different entirely. Step out of the old routine, and if you are always early, be late. Beneath the surface, profound shifts are transforming and occurring. Although many assume that nothing good comes from massive storms, every part of the nature has value. For example, downed trees provide habitat for many kinds of animals, and the lightning helps fertilize the soil. There is enough electricity energy in the lightning to spare the igniting the storm in the air, which falls to the earth, which the rain combined with the minerals to form a nurturing type of fertilizer. Look for the silver lining in your current upheaval. The spirit of the storm says, shred outmounted thinking. Shred outmounted thinking and self-exposed blockages. Tear down walls of self-imposed limitations. Step into chaos and embrace it rather than trying to suppress it. Do the unexpected. There is a lot of times when I want to really go on a panel when they're talking about religions and spirituality and stuff like that. I want to get into it, but I don't know if I'll get so overwhelmed that I'll anyways, that's what the storm's saying. Even storm is necessary in your lives, and so grounding and protection. Let's see that one. Guardian and protection of the land. 76. All right, so this is another beautiful card here. An aspen spirit is courage. So this here is guardian of the land, protection. You are safe. These words seem to energize from the land and radiate from the trees to echo into your soul. You hear these words again and again. The sacred guardian of the land are whispering to you. You are safe. You know that you are protected and cared for. You can feel tendrils of their loving energies wrapped around you and embrace you. They're unleashing power of cocoon you in safety. You are enough just as you are. No matter what is happening or occurring in the past, the truth is that you are absolutely, unconditionally enough as you are. You are loved, you are cherished. You are loved and you are cherished. Do not become concerned about outside forces and the judgments of expectations of others. You are protected and your own energy field. This card can appear when you need to take steps to protect your energy, while the guardian of the land will help you. You must also be responsible for your own well-being. Envision a protective shield around you and yourself and around your home. Spend time with people and situations that uplift your energy rather than drain it. Spirit of guardian of the land, saying you are safe and surrounded by protective shield. You are not alone. Your life is guided and protected by higher forces. Within this, you can soar to great heights. All right, that's all my eyes can read today because my eyes lose focus after a minute of reading. So I got to do quick. I guess got to do a little bit of actual reading the whole, story of what I'm reading, right? So Aspen Spirit says, have the courage. So have the courage and pure spirit energy. Pure spirit energy. So you just like the lightning, you have the energy to create. All right. So spirit of guardian of the winter reflects. So winter time right now, you can still have time to reflect on what you want. All right. God bless everyone. Have a great day. Thank you so much for being here. And for anybody that is watching later, I hope that you get the messages that will help you in your life the most in your life. And if you want a private reading, everything is in the description of my channel. When you come into my channel, you hit more information there. You'll see everything there. You can send me your questions, 1, 2, or 3 questions. You can order the reading, and then I send you the link through email, and then you get your reading privately, just you and I, one-on-one reading, private, just for you, and tapping into your energy and helping you with just your energy. That's how private readings are so much more beneficial. All right, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm just putting all my cards away. And I feel like you are all going to really connect with your higher self and really start feeling like you are connected more. I really do feel that for a lot of people that have not been feeling very connected to to God, to their higher self. All right, God bless you, everybody. And I may be coming back later or maybe not. All right. So I always go by what I feel. When there's too much in my head that I have already observed and stuff, then I have to come on and do a reading. So that's what I do, to share the information. All right. God bless everyone. Thank you so much for being here. And if anybody wants to collaborate with me or do an interview, like if somebody wants to interview me, or if you want me to do an interview for you, let me know. I would love to do some interviews or do an interview, let somebody interview me. All right. God bless everyone. Have a great day. Thank you so much for being here.